How's it going, guys? Coach Adam for Fitness Freedom Athletes here, and today we're going to talk about two things. Phase one, firstly, how to optimize your body for fat loss, and then phase two, how to accelerate that belly fat loss with the right workout. Now, I use this method that I'm about to take you through myself, and I have done for many years, and it's also a method that I use with my private one-to-one coaching clients too, okay? So if it can work for me, it can work for you, all right? So let's dive in. Part one, optimizing your body for fat loss. Belly fat. Now, in the world of health and nutrition, everyone argues and disagrees on many things. You can have total polar opposite views, but there's one universal thing everyone's pretty straightforward on and pretty concurrent with, and that's if you lose belly fat, it makes a dramatic difference for your health, your longevity, your energy, and also your body confidence, all right? So let's look at what people do to try and lose belly fat. What diets do? They do things like restrictive eating, so they'll skip every breakfast. Or cleanses, they're gonna have green smoothies every day for every meal. Oh, sounds great. Or they're gonna do fat-free, gonna have no fat at all, avoid it at all costs, no tasty fatty meats anymore. Or perhaps they're gonna do zero carbs, so they can't eat out or have beer anymore. Or slim shakes, I'm happy to live my life off tasteless liquids. I wouldn't be, would you? Or cut calories, okay, the classic. I'll only eat what the rabbit eats. Right, well, here's a fact. 87% of people will regain their belly weight after the first few months of having a diet, okay? These money marketing clickbait methods, they just flat out don't work, all right? Or maybe if we give them the benefit of the doubt, they may work short term, but not long, right? And ultimately, they're not sustainable, they're not realistic, and they restrict your life. And you're gonna waste your number one asset, which is your time and energy. Now, why don't they work, all right? Why don't they work? Here's why, okay? So, it's kind of like, imagine the food you eat is like the petrol for an engine, okay? And your body is an engine, right? But your body is a worn out engine, right? Now, no matter how good that petrol is, no matter how big the promises of high performance, if you put that petrol in a worn out engine, it's still not going to run correctly, right? Because the engine's worn out. Your body is the same, okay? It's not what you eat. It's how effectively your body uses what you eat, all right? Now, if you have belly fat and you have low energy, that comes down to your body not utilizing or using nutrients from the food you're eating effectively, okay? Because it's like a worn out car engine, all right? It's not using the petrol effectively. And that comes down to having poor insulin sensitivity, all right? Now, you might be sitting here and you might be thinking, but Adam, I don't have insulin sensitivity. I haven't got resistance, diabetes. I'm fine. Look, you might not be in the red at that far end of the scale, but it's a fact. If you've got stubborn belly fat, okay, you find it hard to build muscle, you have a low energy and you kind of feel a sluggish brain, you do not have good insulin sensitivity because you wouldn't feel like that, and it would be a lot easier to achieve those things if you had good insulin sensitivity. Now, if you did have good insulin sensitivity, here's what it looks like. When you eat food, insulin is released into the body, okay? Now, I'm going to simplify this massively for our understanding. Insulin's released into the body, and insulin's like little keys, okay? And it goes around the body, and those keys go to your muscle and functional cells, and they open the door to let the nutrient in, okay? And the cells, your muscle functional cells go, great, I'm gonna absorb that nutrient, all right? That's what happens when you've got good insulin sensitivity, right? All those keys work in all those doors in all those cells. Now, when you've got bad insulin sensitivity, all right, and you eat food, those keys go out in your body and they go to the muscle cells and the functional cells and they try and open the door. And the cells go, I'm not having it, I don't want it, because they've become resistant to the key. They've become resistant to the insulin, hence insulin resistance, all right? Now here's the crap thing, okay? Fat cells do not get insulin resistance. They will have an open door all day long. So your body goes, right, well, I can't put it in there, I'm gonna dump it into fat cells, okay? And this just keeps getting worse and worse, all right? Now, it's a fact, a significant proportion of the population in Western countries, particularly parts of Europe and the United States, are dealing with insulin resistance or related metabolic issues such as pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes, okay? And here's the other thing, if you have poor insulin sensitivity because your body's not using the nutrients from food effectively, you're also going to find you have poor sleep, you're irritable, you have low hormones like low testosterone for men, you can get brain fog, you feel sluggish in the brain, generally feeling down, you have those snap cravings, you've got lethargy. So it's a bigger problem in the grand scheme of things. And people make these common mistakes, right? In order to try and lose the belly fat, they'll start doing long cardio. Long cardio can cause muscle loss. It can cause a breakdown of muscle, catabolic, all right? Muscle cells are insulin regulators. The more of them you have, the better you can regulate insulin. So less muscle means your insulin sensitivity reduces, okay? Those slim shakes, a lot of them, majority of them are full of sugars, right? They're full of sugars to make them taste good. It's a high sugar diet. That reduces your insulin sensitivity too, right? Cleansers, crash diets, that's a stress on the body. Cortisol is released when you do that. Cortisol inhibits insulin, that reduces your insulin sensitivity further. So here's why you find it hard to lose belly fat and you lack energy, all right? You've got poor insulin sensitivity from your lifestyle and your age. So you gain belly fat, you have low energy, all right? You make those common mistakes or those diets that I've just mentioned, you worsen your insulin sensitivity and you gain more belly fat and you lack more energy, okay? It's a vicious cycle. So what I always did, what I started doing with my private clients, I would improve their insulin sensitivity first to optimize their body, all right? So their body was using the nutrients what they were eating from food effectively, which meant they could melt their belly fat and double their daily energy easy, all right? Once you've improved your insulin sensitivity and you optimize your body, you upgrade your body. You go from that old worn out car engine to a new car engine. You've got a new body, right? You're a high performance machine, right? You've upgraded your engine and you just shift the needle along, right? And everything becomes easy. You can melt belly fat easier. You can find it easier to build muscle. You have more productive energy and you're more focused, all right? This is the answer, okay? Focusing on improving your insulin sensitivity. It gets your body working as an optimized performance machine, all right? It's very powerful, right? And I want you to understand how powerful this is. If you keep trying these things like the restrictive eating, cleansers, zero carbs, slim shakes, suddenly cutting calories, that sort of thing, think of them like plasters, right? You're just trying to stick a plaster over the problem, right? It's short term, okay? It's not sustainable and you're not looking at the root cause of the problem. You're not looking at your body and the root cause. And unfortunately, this is what 99% of people do, all right? And all that ends up happening is you end up on this roller coaster of up and down success, right? But nothing everlasting long term, okay? What you need to focus on is you need to focus on the root problem, right? And that's improving your insulin sensitivity, right? It's the root cause of the problem. It's one focus, means you'll melt your belly fat, you'll double your energy, and it's sustainable for health and longevity, okay? And that's what the 1% of the high performers are doing, all right? And as well as belly fat loss, my clients, when they do this, when I focus on this with them, they also report raised hormone levels, better focus, less brain fog, improved sleep and mood. They can eat more, not gain weight, and just this general feeling of like, feeling like new, you know, a positive mental well-being. All right. Now this leads us nicely on to part 2, right? How to accelerate your fat loss with the right workout. So now we've got a body that's optimized for high performance, all right? Because you've improved your insulin sensitivity, so your body's using the nutrients that you eat from food effectively, right? It's then easier to build lean muscle and strength, and it's easier to get fitter quicker to accelerate your fat loss further, all right? Now here's the even awesome thing. Here's the even better news. When your body's optimized, okay, you can spend a lot less time and energy trying to get fit and get better results, right? In other words, you're working smarter, not harder, because your body's optimized. It's working like a performance machine. So you don't need to spend as much in exercise and fitness to get great rewards, okay? You can do a lot less for big gains. And that's why I always get my private clients very first starting with 20-minute metabolic HIIT workouts, okay? Once their body's optimized, once we've got their insulin sensitivity increasing and getting better, they do 20-minute workouts. They can do it from the home, the office, 3 to 4 times a week, okay? A lot of my private clients are busy professionals. They're very busy, so these are short workouts they can get in, right? Now, why 20-minute metabolic HIIT workouts? Why are they effective? Well, one, you can get fit quick, okay? Mitochondria, the muscle cells, when we get fit quick, they learn to use fat as a main energy source, all right? And the quicker the cells adapt, the more fat we burn at rest, okay? Sustainable energy. 2, we can develop muscle tone, right? And we know more muscle means a higher metabolism, okay? And it's better functional movement as well, okay? So if we can move better, we feel more confident moving, we will move more and we will burn more, okay? Now reason 3, they boost hormones and metabolism further, okay? You get like a boost of human growth hormone, testosterone, fat burning hormones are spiked in HIIT workouts, okay? And that effect can be maintained for hours after as well. So you've still got that fat burning afterburn effect too. And 4, just simply, they're a fast stress release, okay? We're all busy. We live very busy lifestyles, okay? We get stressed easy. Once your body's optimized and you do this, you can release that stress fast and you're melting your fat and you're improving your body, okay? So improve better mental well-being and it helps with your productivity and focus, all right? just 20 minutes, 3 or 4 times a week, right? For a fitter body, cardiovascular health, a toned physique, increased energy, stress release, better movement patterns so you get better quality of life, and a shorter workouts for a bigger transformational stimulus, all right? Metabolic HIIT workouts. But you must optimize your body first. Otherwise, it's just like trying to push a boulder up a hill, okay? It's a lot harder than it needs to be. If you optimize your body first, like what I've just took you through in step 1, then you layer these metabolic workout hits on, you get great results faster, okay? Now your physical fitness, okay, it's directly correlated with your productivity and work brilliance, all right? Because you get improved cognitive abilities, you get sustained energy, and you get a higher stress resilience, all right? And it's a fact, okay? A high performance mind can only exist in a high performance body, right? An unfit body leaves you tired and slow. And what does that mean? It affects your work performance, all right? This is really powerful and really crucial to get these 2 steps right. So your physical fitness leads to high productivity and work brilliance, all right? Now this 2 steps, this method, it's a complete opposite to the usual fat loss approaches, right? They can leave you feeling drained, you know, the lack of proper food, extreme lack of calories, you lack mental focus, you do have to do tons and tons of cardio and you burn out, or daily weightlifting and gym routines for hours, which is too busy and we don't have the time for that, all right? So that's how you achieve what I call a high performance body, all right? Focus on those 2 things, okay? Just as a final side note, I do take on one-to-one clients, okay? If you want to jump on a free, totally free consultation call with me, I'll put a link below. We can chat about how to transform your body. We can chat about your struggles. We can chat about your goals, chat about your challenges. Totally free. It's just a consultation call. The spaces are limited though. I only take on 3 one-to-one clients to work personally with a month. So jump on a call and grab it soon if you're interested in that. Otherwise, I just really hope this has been suitable for you. I hope it's been insightful for you. And as I say, if you want to chat about your moving forward and using this sort of method to help you, perhaps you're a busy professional, I'd be more than happy to jump on a call with you and just have a chat, have a general chit chat and see where you're at, okay? Okay, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time.